Am I live? Oh, there it goes. At first I was like, is it working? Is it not working? How's everybody doing today? I don't know. I did some recording and uploading. I just recorded I recorded 2 videos, uploaded 1. So I'm starting to kind of do that to keep up with everything. So I put a new video out. It is called Michael's New Yarns. They're not as new anymore. They were new like the beginning of January, but I forgot to do like a video and put them out. So I did record and uploaded the new yarns from Michael's today. And then I went yarn shopping. When would I go yarn shopping? Monday, I think. Monday I went shopping. I need some yarn therapy, and Monday I went shopping and got me an awesome Goodwill bag. I got some new, used, definitely a whole bunch of scrap yarn too, kind of in it. And then I bought some scrap yarn from another lady. So I'm trying to, maybe I'll work on that today a little bit. I want to get some ideas wherever. My goal is to do some videos on scrap yarns or make some stuff out of scraps too, besides just like, I don't know, hats, scarves, blankets, typical scrap stuff you guys make. I'm just going to try to look up some ideas and do a video on different scrap. Is that what I'm explaining it? Different scrap videos or different things you can make with scrap yarn. There you go. If you're here, say hi. Come in the chat because I can't really know who's on unless you say something in the chat. It says 2 people, so I'm not sure who's really on right now. I wish you would say hi because, like I said, I don't know and all that, and should probably be cleaning right now instead of being on a live, but I can always do that later. I did at least fold laundry this morning, trying to get some other cleaning done. Definitely working on my craft room a little bit today too. Still not really done organizing and moving things around in here. You feel like craft room is like a never ending progress. I'd have different ideas. I recently put a new shelf over there. I over on this side of me over here. I got one of those what do you call those? Those drawer things. I can put like smaller stuff, hooks or whatever, in the small drawers over here, so that helps a little bit. But I feel like I need more storage and not sure how to do it or what else I could put in here for more storage, and just still trying to figure out storage. Are you guys doing good with your craft rooms? Do you have a craft room? It's like, I don't know. I mean, I move things around by every, I don't know, month or 2 or whatever. I like, okay, I got to do something to this or I want to do that. It's always something. If you're on, say hi. It shows 2 people, but I don't see 2 people. I don't know. Unless it's me and then another person, I'm not sure. Anybody else on today? The only reason I'm on kind of this early too is because I'm actually off today. I got to work tomorrow, but I'm off today, and I just want to focus on getting work on my days off. I do housework, I do cleaning. I try to get some work on my craft room a little bit and see what I can do in here too, because there's always something that needs to be done. I'll probably have to get lunch going too for my kids soon. It's weird. They actually don't. Well, they didn't have school on Monday, and then they didn't have online school Tuesday or today, but they do go back to school Thursday and Friday, so that'll help. They go back. They only go 2 days a week, so that's been definitely a challenge with this whole blending school thing. Anybody else on? It says 2 people. Say hi, say hi. I love to chit chat, see how everybody's doing. I said working on yarn. I just did, and then it's funny. So I did the big video of the Goodwill bag, and like halfway through it, um, there was like something sticky in the yarn. So I wanted to pause the video so I could cut this sticky thing out. And as I paused the video, I actually stopped it. So I ruined it. And I was like, oh no, that was already like, I don't know, 20, 25 minutes in. So I'm like, oh, now I got to start all over. Well, I think when I redid the second video, um, it wasn't as crazy, or I didn't make it as long. I kept it under like 20 minutes with a huge bag. Like literally a huge bag of yarn. And I'm definitely not keeping it all. I mean, there's some that I would never use. They had some of that old rug yarn in it, and I would never use that. So I always keep it, donate, or like I have a friend who knits, and whatever I don't kind of use, she takes. So I share the wealth, and because I know if I'm not going to use it, I'm going to give it away because I don't want to keep it if I know I'm never going to use it. Do any of you guys else buy yarn from thrift stores like Goodwill, St. Vinny's, or other thrift stores? Someone was talking about, is it Odie's or Ollie's? Maybe Ollie's. I never heard that store. Don't have a store around that near here, but someone was saying they were clearing out their yarn for like $1, $2 a skein. I'm like, oh, that's a good deal. But I don't know if you guys remember the other good deal. I did go to the other good deal was at Joann's. Yeah. Last week at Joann's, they had a really good deal on their, what is it? Oh my goodness, I cannot think of the name brand of that yarn. It's not even in here either. It's the Twist. I think it's called Twist. It's the yarn twist, or the what is it? It's the Joann's brand yarn was 50% off. They're normally like 350 or something like that. With the 50% off, it brings it down, I think, to $1.47, I think. And it was any of the colors of the twists. So it was like red, blue, pink, yellow, orange, white. Mine was pretty picked over. By the time I got there and looked at everything, I'm like, wow, there's no white, there's no black. There was quite a bit of red. What did I get? I think I got an off white and like a blue or like a teal, I think. Yeah, I think I got a couple of those. I didn't get too many. And then besides having the yarn $1.47, if you have the app or whatever, the Joann's app, the app also had 20% off your order, and I literally got like 3 or 4 skeins for less than $5. I was like, "Woohoo! What a deal." Hey, someone popped in and said hi. How are you? I don't know if I can say your name correctly. Vita? And oh boy, I'm sorry. I'm not good with names. I'm horrible at pronunciation. And Anavita? I'm sorry if I messed it up. I really am. I am horrible with names. But I'm glad you came to my live. Like I said, it's just coming on for a little bit, say hi to everybody before I gotta go make lunch and do some more cleaning and get some other stuff done. I at least did laundry this morning and folded all that up, and then I was working on organizing my yarn and stuff and talking about maybe trying to get another shelf or just try to organize it more. It's just you feel like you're never stop organizing, you know? Yeah, something I'm not always very good at. I have a dresser on this side, and I admit I should probably go through these drawers and maybe organize. Like, if I'm not going to use any of that stuff. Oh, did I get it right? That's right. It's a neat Aniva, or did I say it wrong again? I'm so sorry. And Vita. I hope I'm saying it right. So I don't know. I gotta figure out like how I would you love to see your yarn room? Yeah, I have a lot. Do you want to see a sneak peek? I can kind of move the camera over here if you want to see a little bit on this side, but I'm not gonna like show the whole room because it's kind of a mess right now. But I'll kind of slowly move the camera so you could see up there. See, I literally have it all the way up to like my ceiling. Can you see that? So I got some cube units and I got cups with hooks in it. And I got a mixture of a whole bunch of cakes and like fancier yarns I keep over here. And then on the other side of me, I have more yarn too. But yeah, you could see all the way up. Go a little higher for you. Then I'll go back down. And I got cute little like wall sayings and craft room sayings. So yeah. She goes, "Wow, looks nice. Thanks. Do you have a craft room too?" Because I was gonna try to get some ideas. Like I said, I still need to move mine around or get some ideas, and like I have a dresser over here. Like I said, I need to clean out some of the drawers. If I know I'm not using any of that stuff in those drawers, clean out the drawers, get rid of it or whatever, and then start using it for different yarns. And then maybe even putting like maybe labels or, stickers or whatever on the drawer so I know what's in them too, instead of saying, okay, where did I put it? What drawer is it in? I should label my drawers what's in them so I know too. So that's something else I really want to work on. Hey, I don't know if are you one of my subscribers, Aniva? I don't know if you're part of my YouTube channel. I was talking about old vintage yarns and stuff, and she goes, no, I don't have a craft room. Don't have much yarn. You have to build it up. Keep your eye out. I'm on a budget too, and most of my yarns are on sale, clearance, or I get mixed yarns from like Goodwill. I'm not kidding you. I don't think I've ever paid full price for any yarn I've ever owned. It's literally been used, handed down, mix. I don't care. I'll buy them from secondhand stores. I do. I've never had anything wrong with my yarn from secondhand stores. Oh, awesome. You are a subscriber to my YouTube channel. Awesome. Do you have your own YouTube channel? Let me know. So, over here, I'll try to grab it so you can see it. I did a shadow box. Oh, I almost dropped it. I did a shadow box. Look at this. I did a shadow box of old yarns that you'll probably never be able to find again. Yarns they probably do not even make. Look at how cool that is. Isn't that cool? Look at all those old yarns. I want to do another shadow box because I have more old vintage yarn. So this keeps them safe. This keeps the dust off of them. That's how I know you were live. That's cool. Yeah. So like I said, that's how I keep them so they don't get dirty or dusty with the yarns and everything. And I want to get another one because this last haul that I did, I probably won't upload this one for a couple weeks that I recently did. There was some more old vintage yarn in there. There was like a wool blend from Italy. There was this one. Let me grab this one. There was this one. This one's called like Shepherd Natural Ply. And this one is from New Zealand. Look at that. New Zealand. You'll never find that anymore. It's definitely got a wool blend, but doesn't say how much like wool blend it has. What did she say? Oh, hey, how you doing? It says left to the crochet with Sandy. Hey, Sandy, I think I was talking to you the other time you did a live. That's so cool. How you doing? I'm glad you could come too. So like I said, I got this old natural shepherd, and these come sometimes I get all these old vintage yarns from the older bags, the Goodwill bags. I mean, some of these yarns are from years and years. I mean, you never know the years on these. Like I need to get a basket so I don't mess up the old vintage yarn. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good, Sandy. I'm glad you could come and see my live. The other one I'll show you guys too. Look at this old one. This is definitely a wool blend. This is called Superior Mohair. This was imported from Italy. Look at that. And it's got the tag. It doesn't say what color it is. I'm going to flip it this way. It's just got like numbers and stuff. Yeah, Sandy goes, it looks ancient, doesn't it? Oh, but I love the old yarns. I'll never use them. No way, because you never know what you're going to find. I have some other old yarn too. I think it was another Italy yarn that I have. I got to find it. I have a box or whatever, some of my old yarns in. And then I found a really cool old yarn too, where this one lady, I think it was a craft show, she had a bunny and she was literally taking the bunny's fur and she had one of those spinning wheels and she was actually spinning yarn out of her bunny's hair. I don't know what type of bunny it was, but it was not like a regular bunny. It was one of those bunnies that have like really long hair. I couldn't believe it, but they were so expensive. I mean, she went like 20, $40 for it, but she did have some on clearance. And I think I got one of the clearance ones for 10. And it was a mixture of the rabbit hair with other fibers. I'll have to show you guys that one of these times. You wouldn't believe how pretty that one is. Yeah, you're right. Probably one of those old, yeah, probably Angora. I think it's called Angora rabbit. But yeah, I mean, I'm not kidding. Yeah, that yarn was gorgeous. I want to put that in like um one of my shadow boxes too. I haven't gotten a second one yet. I was probably gonna wait till next payday and then get another second shadow box since I already filled the first one. And they're not that expensive. I literally got, I think, my shadow box at, where did I get it from? Walmart for like $10. So that's actually not that bad for a shadow box. Here, I'll pull it up again. Sandy, I don't know if you've seen my shadow box, but this is my shadow box of old vintage yarns that you'll never see anywhere. I mean, they are old. I mean, one of them says 39 cents. I don't think I've ever seen yarn for like 39 cents. That's pretty cool. So, like I said, I uploaded another video. That one was some of the new yarns at Michael's, but that was the beginning of January, but I just uploaded it now. I recently recorded some more that I'm getting ready for next month, so that'll be cool. Oh, she saw it quickly when she came in my thing. you put you put some of those yarns are as almost as old as you are, huh? I love the old yarns. I don't know why, but I would never use them. I know some people go, "You never know because you'll never find those again." And I'll be so mad if I used it and then I could never find it again. You know what I mean? So yeah, what have you guys all been up to? Anybody working on anything or some projects or some other stuff? I know still working on my son's blanket that's downstairs in the living room. The other thing I was working on was a Valentine shawl. And I pick out the colors. So they're going to be like a mixture of colors. It's going to be kind of like black, red, and then it's going to go black again, and it's going to go white, red, and then it's going to end, I think, with black. It's going to be really pretty. Okay, let's see. And if you only have one skein, not much you can do with those since they're so small. Yeah, that's true too. It's like, what would you make with them? But it's like, I don't want to make anything because you'll never find those again. You won't. You won't. And I got to look on the floor because I think I knocked some down. That's why I got to go get a basket and make a spot in like my cube unit over here because I dropped one or two of them on the floor and I don't want to lose them in the mix of cleaning and moving things in my craft room. Because I still have to work on getting other things done around here. I always want to move and get things organized. I did put a shelf over there, and then over on this side, I put one of those plastic drawer things, so I can start putting some of the stuff in drawers and stuff too, and that helps like the smaller stuff. And then, like I said, I have a dresser on this side, and I want to really go through the drawers and label the drawers and maybe get rid of stuff that's in the drawers I don't need in the drawers, so I know where everything is. I was actually thinking about making some of these drawers for cotton so I can know that all these, because I have one or two, I think, full of cotton right now, and I have a bin over there that's full of cotton, and then I don't know where I put the other. I think there's one more somewhere with cotton. It would just be nice to have everything together, you know. Yeah. Sandy says you are, what is it, creator of antique yarns. I don't know if it's, I don't know. I'm sorry. I probably messed up that word of antique yarns. I mean, I don't mind antique yarns. I like them, but I would never use them. So it's hard. I mean, I find some pretty old ones. Oh, would you guys like to see? You know those yarn people have their own private, like, what do you call those, yarn stores? Um, oh, like a keeper of the museum. um, I was gonna show you guys some yarns that I got at a Goodwill. They are actually from a private, like, yarn store, someone who has their own yarn store and dyes. These I don't think I would ever use either. I couldn't believe the price on these. I mean, these are expensive, but I got them really cheap from Goodwill. I'll show you guys. We'll talk about this one first. This one is called what is it called? Rock and String Creations, artist dyed yarn fibers. And they have their website. I've never been to their website. They have a sheep with many colors. Look at the colors on that. Almost looks Christmassy, doesn't it? And actually, it's called, what is it called? It's called Christmas PJ Party. It's a super sock, 75% superwash merino, 25% neon, 460 yards. It says hand wash, cool water, lay flat to dry. It is definitely super thin. It's probably a 1, but I love the colors. And I don't think I would ever use it either because I'll never be able to find this again. This, see, there's the thing where it says PJ. See, it's like a PJ. What is it called? Christmas PJ Party. And I'm not sure where this is. If I went to the website, I wonder how much it would tell me this is. This is probably at least probably, I don't know. I would say $20 to $40 for this. And I got this. You can even see I was peeling off the Goodwill sticker. I think I got this for like maybe $4 at Goodwill. Sandy says the colors are wild, aren't they? But you got to tell me that is really cool. I'm pretty sure. Let me put my finger in it. Yeah, it's definitely a 1 weight. But I love the colors. Like, I don't know if I'd ever use it because I'll never get anything like this again. Then I'll show you guys the second one that I got from there. This one's called I don't even know if I'm saying it correctly. Le Bana Mermir, hand dyed in Paris. Paris. But I don't know if that's really from Paris. The specs on this one, or what should they say? So it's like more like a purplish maroon color. It I don't know, it has a different language on the back too besides English. And let me see. Approximately 100 grams, 75% merino, and 25% is it Gotland wool. Gotland wool. It's definitely got wool in it. I can feel the wool. This was another one from probably somebody's hand dyed yarn store. And this one, I don't know the original price on this one at all. This one I got for $3.99, so I got this one for $4. They had other ones too, but I couldn't go crazy and spend a fortune, so I only bought 2. This is definitely another thin one, probably another 1. Look at how thin that is. See, it's probably a thin one. Pretty positive, but it's beautiful. It's got a lamb on that one. Then if you turn it, look at this. If you turn it, it's got like a skein right here, and then it's got that word. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Hilux? I don't know. I'm horrible with pronunciation. But I got this one too. Okay. Saying you could combine it with a solid red to make a shawl. Yeah, I could do that too. It's gorgeous. How many yards? Wait, she said this one's gorgeous. Isn't it pretty with the like maroonish? What she say? It's gorgeous. How many yards can you tell? I don't know. It says approximately like 100 grams, or I don't know if that tells you how far it is. And this, like I said, it has wool in it. It has 25% wool, and then it has 75% called Fleckland Merino. So, like I said, this one's definitely got wool in it. But isn't that beautiful? So these 2 I also want to keep, and I want to get that tag off and put in my shadow box because I would never use them because they're too beautiful. Oh, you guys want to see another old vintage yarn? I know I probably got way too many vintage yarns. This one is another super old one. This one is from Red Heart, as they say, Macro. It's Coats and Clarks. This one is 72% merino, 13% wool, 15% neon. Look at this. Look at that. Isn't that an old one too? And it's like a fuzzy gray because it's got wool in it and stuff. Look at that one. That's another one I want to put flat, and that's another one I want to put in a shadow box. Or I know this one will fit in the shadow box because they smush down. Isn't that cool? This one should fit in the shadow box, but I'm not sure if these ones are going to fit in there because of how thick they are. I don't really want to unwind them, you know. unless I take them off or take the tags off and just put the tags in the shadow box, you know what I mean? And then put the yarn somewhere else or display the yarn somewhere else. I could always do that too. Because I'm not sure if this is going to be too thick to put in the shadow box. But yeah, I was very excited to find those at the Goodwill. I've actually found a lot of yarn at Goodwill, like a lot, like more than you could imagine. I found at Goodwill, more than I probably would like to say I have. Another place I like to buy yarn from is Hirschner's. I don't know if you girls have ever heard of Hirschner's. It's an online craft store. It does a lot more than just yarn. It does crafts. It does like puzzles and cutting and gluing. I think now they got into the diamond painting. I don't know if you have ever done diamond painting. Um, they also do the sequence pictures and calendars. I have done those. I recently did like a pumpkin and an owl. I have a snowman and animals that I would kind of like to do for the winter. I haven't even started that one yet because right now I'll probably do that maybe after my son's blanket. My goal is to get his blanket done by March and to also get my Valentine shawl done for February so I can do a video on my shawl and then also show it off on a video too. Oh, it sounds like Sandy's heard of Hirschner's. Yeah, Hirschner's been around for years and years. Lots of crafts for kids as well as yarn. Yep. They're a multi-craft store. You know what's kind of neat about Hirschner's? It's in Wisconsin. And guess where I live? Wisconsin. So I am quite a few hours away from them, but my dad and my stepmom don't live too far. They actually live closer than I do. My stepmom's also a crafter, yarn, sewing. My stepmom does multiple crafts. They usually do a yearly, like, what do you call, clearance or warehouse sale. And I think about 2 years ago, me and my mother in law went to it. It was awesome. Yeah, she even said Hirschner's was established in 1899. Yeah, that it's been around for years and years. I like Hirschner's. I do. They give discounts. If you get their catalog, they'll ship the catalog usually once a month or every other month. They do free shipping if you spend so much. Really good sales and deals. I mean, even their what is it, after Christmas sale? They had tons of stuff. There was actually some after Christmas stuff that I wanted to get, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get it as much anymore now. Okay, she goes, my mother and father were both born in Wisconsin. So where do you live, Sandy? You're not in Wisconsin, but your mom and dad were, huh? I like Wisconsin. It ain't bad. It just gets so cold in Wisconsin for like winter. You know what's funny? I was watching, what was it, Sunday morning? So I watched the show called Sunday Mornings, whatever. I watch it every Sunday. And they were talking about, like, the safest places to live. Places with, like, no tornadoes, no mudslides, no hurricanes, no floods, no wildfires. Like California, I would never live in California. They have tons of wildfires. And I was watching it. I didn't think Wisconsin was even going to be a part of it. And I was watching it, and all of a sudden they said Madison, Wisconsin. And I said, "What? No way that's the safest place to live. You're in the middle. You're not near the waters. You're not near the floods. You're not near the wildfires." I'm like, "No way." So I couldn't believe it. And then I wanted to see how far I live to where Madison is. I'm only 2 hours from Madison. So it's like I'm not super far from one of the safest places to live. Isn't that funny? Okay, so you live in Kansas City, Missouri, but you were born and raised in California. Okay, both mom and dad were in Air Force and settled in California. Ah, okay, so that's why you were born in California. So how do you like Kansas City, Missouri? Is it good there? Is it warm? Do they have good craft stores there? I've never been there. I've left Wisconsin before. I used to work for a company, and they would ship me for training, and I would go to different places. So I've been to like California, LA. I've been to Florida quite a few times, actually, to Florida. So I've been around, just not many places. And then a couple of years ago, we finally got to go to Kentucky. We drove. That was like a 12, 13-hour drive, but that wasn't bad. I actually really like Kentucky. It was so beautiful. Kentucky is known for their horses, beautiful horse farms and all that. We actually got to go horseback riding in Kentucky. Oh, it's been years since I've been on a horse, so I was a little nervous because I have not been on a horse for a long, long time, and I was so glad we got to go horseback riding. My daughter loved it. So you love Kansas, huh? It's a wonderful community, tons of culture and restaurants. Very nice. You need culture and restaurants. You really do. I don't know, with this whole shutdown and everything. Some of our restaurants are open, some of our restaurants are not. Some restaurants are only letting you do carry out. So I don't know. I kind of save money by not going out as much as we used to anymore. But I did get one. What did I get? My sister gave me a gift certificate to Olive Garden. I love Olive Garden. So we recently went there a couple of weeks ago, and that was really nice just to get out and do something. We live in a really small town in Wisconsin. There's not a lot to do around here. There really is not. We got a small bowling alley, but they've cut back on hours too now because of the whole thing. And it's like there's nothing really to do. I like the stores like an hour from me, 2 hours. Then I go hang out there. Like I do have a Joann's in town, but it's a very small one. It's not like a big one in like bigger cities. It's a small one. Let's see. It's time for me to go now. Thanks for the chat, Erica. Yes, thank you, Sandy, for coming and chatting with me. I think it's great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Sandy. You have a good day too, and hope to talk to you again soon. Um, Anybody else on? It says 4 people. I'm glad I see 3 thumbs up. That means a lot to me too. Hi, are you Cheryl? Hi, Miss Erica, everyone. First time catching you live. Well, I'm glad you could stop by. Like I said, I normally don't do lives on a Wednesday or usually in the morning. If I do lives, I usually do it at night or on the weekends. I think the last live I did was a Saturday night or a Sunday night or something. Normally don't do them on a Wednesday because I'm usually cleaning, getting things done, doing things with my kids and stuff like that. Pretty soon, though, I got to actually get going too. I got to probably go make lunch and do things. I'm actually really craving sweet potatoes and I'm all out. I only had a little bit left, but I'm not in the mood to really go to the store and get any either. So I don't know, maybe I'll just make some hot dogs for lunch, something small or whatever for me and the kids. So how's Cheryl doing? You doing good? I'm glad you could come. Almost looks like a couple other people may be leaving too. Like I said, normally don't do it on a Wednesday morning, but I'm glad a few people got to come in and to see it and see my live and we could chit chat and stuff because I do. Really like talking to people and chit chatting and catching up with things. So what's everybody up to? Nothing much, huh? I know Sandy had to get going. She goes, I know how that is. Busy with teenage boy. Yep, I had a teenage son too. I got to get him moving and going and eating. And my youngest is downstairs probably watching TV or playing video games. So I got to go down there and, like I said, get some lunch going and work on getting that, doing some more chores for the house. I at least, when I got up this morning, I turned Good Morning America on and I folded laundry while watching TV. I like to do that too. Try to multitask, watch TV and do the laundry and focus on other things, work on my yarn room today. Um, if you just came on, Cheryl, we were talking about moving things around. I have a dresser that I want to organize and take things out of the drawers that I'm not using and label them and maybe make them cotton and try to organize my yarn. Oh, you're currently at work doing paperwork. Do you get to hop on your phone when you're at work? That must be nice. I know. Oh, I would get in trouble if I had my phone on the floor with me. Actually, I do need to go in for a few hours tonight. And then I work Thursday. And then Friday, I'm not sure yet. That's still up in the air if I'm going to be working or not. And then I work every other weekend too at work. And I opened the store last weekend. So this weekend, I don't have to open it. So my hours are kind of all over the place working retail. But all right, I think I'm probably going to end it and head out, you guys. I really got to get lunch going. I got to get my other kid up. I got to get things moving and probably get some more chores done. And I don't know if I'm going to get time to work in my craft room or not, or get some more stuff done in here. I really want to get another basket or two to put my collector's yarn in. Oh, so she goes, "Oh, yep, at work at an auto body shop, and we're not busy." Yeah, those places are not as busy right now with people with no money or jobs or crap. I know I don't have a lot either right now. All right, you guys, thanks for coming on. Thanks for being a part of my channel. I appreciate it. It means so much. I hope I can keep growing and all that. Oh, you're not busy? Not because of COVID? Why are you guys slow then if you're not busy? Is it cold? I don't know. All right, you guys. I'm gonna head out. Like I said, I've been on for how long did it say? Whew. Over a half hour. I usually don't do a live that long, but I think I'll probably head out because I gotta get stuff done. I really do. I can't be on this all day. I can't. I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but then nothing would get done if I stayed on here. All right, you guys. It's good seeing you. Thanks for catching my live. You guys all have a good day. And I'll try to maybe do another live in a week or two. I'm not sure. We'll see. All right, you guys. Have a good day and we'll talk to you later. Bye.